Good evening, everybody. Patrick here, Pattern Your Back Personal Fitness. Late start tonight. Sorry about that. A little held up at work and a few things going on, so a little late delay. But I do want to hop on quick. A few quick points. We won't keep it very long, and then we'll get on our way for evening. First of all, it seems to be a habit that hopefully doesn't have to continue, but I want to send my thoughts, well wishes, condolences to those affected back home in Nova Scotia by the massive and catastrophic and unbelievable flooding that happened. I believe it was the 22nd in various parts of the province. Some getting over 200 millimeters of rain, 3 months worth in an overnight period. Unfortunately, lives were lost. Last I saw, 3 people have passed from it. One's still missing. Again, I haven't checked today, so I apologize to anyone if that's inaccurate. But just incredible damage. Roads washed away, bridges gone, train tracks left suspended because the underneath has totally been washed out. Just a huge amount of damage. So again, thoughts, well wishes, condolences to everyone back home, and I hope that this was a one-off and not something that becomes a regular occurrence. Hopefully it's one of those freak events that Mother Nature throws our way. But I hope everyone's doing well and staying strong and staying positive and upbeat like we all are from Nova Scotia. And keep pulling on. We're rooting for you here. And again, always thinking of you. The events that happened back in Nova Scotia, maybe think of a few things that I think are good to kind of go through tonight. And again, just very quick kind of reminders here, and then we'll get you back to your evening. But thinking of what went on, I've listened to a podcast from Brendan Burchard, who we've had kind of as a guest correspondent here. He was talking about doubling down, how when he brings people into his circle, into his groups, into his team, all he really asks for them is to double down. Whatever it is they're working on, double down on that. And I think that's good for us to think of right now. Let's double down on what it is we're doing. So as you're working towards your goals, let's double down. Our positivity pandemic, let's not forget about that. Let's double down. Let's really keep that going and spread that around your communities. Because you never know when instances like what happened in Nova Scotia come up. You need your neighbors. Your neighbors need you. You need to rally together. Let's not wait until there's something catastrophic that happens. Let's keep those relationships built. Let's keep those good vibes going. Let's keep that positivity out there so that it doesn't take a big incident to create that for us. Let's keep that, keep building that every day. Let's double down on the positivity that we emit to those around us, and that will increase the positivity we get back. Let's double down on being operationally fit. Part of what my mantra for being operationally fit, as you know, is it's fit to fight the daily battles life hands you. Whether that's something your boss gives you at work, whether that's a big event like happened out east, whether that's a life event, whatever life happens to hand you, we want to be as ready for it as we can be. So we don't have to prepare, because we can't always prepare for something that happens quickly and an emergency comes up. We have to respond and react right away. Even just weather elements, we're better prepared to handle those. Life with the kids, chasing kids around, taking care of pets, doing things around the house or at work. Operationally fit means we're always ready to handle what life throws us. Sometimes we know what's coming, sometimes we don't. Sometimes it can be really desperate times where we just need to react and respond and go. And the more prepared we are by being operationally fit, we're mentally, physically strong, ready, we can respond because we practice things. We rehearse movements and patterns and thought processes and linking our mind and muscle together. So again, that when we need to, we can. So let's double down on being operationally fit. Let's double down on our positivity pandemic. And let's double down on our thank yous. Not just to each other as our part of our positivity pandemic, but let's think of our first responders, our firefighters, our paramedics, our police officers, our military members as well. All those people that go above and beyond to help keep us safe, to help us You've heard thank a veteran, thank a military member for their service. Let's thank our first responders for what they do. Let's talk to them and say hello and spread some kindness to them, because they deal with a lot of dark, heavy stuff. Let's try to give them some light as well to help them deal with what they have to deal with. I know in Nova Scotia, quite a few, if not most, of the firefighters are volunteer. So one of which is my son, who was helping people evacuate, keep people safe, do different tasks. Then he went to his job and worked, and then worked overnight at his job, and then got up and did the same thing the next morning on minimal sleep. So again, going above and beyond because they want to keep people safe. So let's make sure we double down on our thank yous, on our appreciation, on our support. If we can support a fire hall or our police or our paramedics, again, our military responders, our military members. Sorry, let's try to double down on that as well, because they do go above and beyond, so that we can be safe, and so that hopefully we don't have to really do some of those things. They look after some of those items for us, so that we can just go about our day-to-day lives. So let's double down on that. Let's double down on our self-care, which will again come back to our operationally fit, but incorporating that as part of it too, your massages, your chiro adjustments, talking with your nutritionist, dietitian, coach, anyone you have as part of your health team. Let's double down on that. Let's double down on taking care of ourselves so we can better take care of others and have a better, well-rounded community that, again, if something catastrophic or some kind of emergency comes up, we can handle it. But even just day-to-day things, we're ready to respond. We're ready to do what we need to do. We're ready to take care of ourselves, and again, take care of others as best we can. So again, I didn't want to take up too much of your time. Really quick show tonight, but I did want to send a hello and some thoughts back home, and hope everyone's doing okay. Long road ahead. No pun intended, because there's so many roads to fix out there and so many damages to overcome. But I know we can do it, and we'll be up and be better than ever. But again, let's double down on our positivity pandemic, being operationally fit, and let's double down on thanking those first responders, military members, all those divisions that keep us safe and free to live and being able to do the things we want to do, like doing this. Let's work on that. That's your homework, your challenge for the next week and beyond, is to really double down. Let's really focus on those items to make ourselves better, to help those around us as well, which will in turn help our communities be strong and be cooperative and be positive and in a better place. That again, let's not wait for something to happen so that we have to draw together closer. Let's draw together closer together as a community and as a group in advance of those things. Let's just be a close-knit group who supports each other, who lifts each other up, who is positive with each other, who doesn't judge. And let's build that in our own communities. Let's be the role models of that in our communities and create those environments so that, again, we're just automatically there for each other if and when some of these things occur. So stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. Remember, always make yourself the priority that you deserve to be by striving to be operationally fit. We'll see you next week.